What is going on, everybody? So tonight, dude, we are going to check out these week 2 NFL rankings, bro. I love checking these out every week. Just see where the pros like to judge where these guys are at, man. So let's get this popping. But before we get it going, guys, please do not hesitate to smash the subscribe button, smash the like button, comment, share, all that shit. If this video gets a good response, I'll be doing this more. If it doesn't, then I'll probably just kind of fade it out. But, dude, let's go over this shit.
It's your boy, Nerdy White Guy. Nerdy White Guy. Put you in a motherfucking coffin, my guy. He's so dope. Nerdy White Guy. Nerdy White Guy. My prayers got answered, dude. this white dude. Nerdy White Guy. Nerdy White Guy. We're gonna get this shit started, though. Nerdy gang.
Now, the bottom row, guys, the bottom part of this fucking list, dude, I'm not too surprised by, right? So, number 32 is the Miami Dolphins. There is no amount of Fitz magic that is going to help out that franchise. Dan Marino couldn't even help out that franchise. So, dude, they are at the bottom. New York Giants, this is kind of a rebuilding year for them. That's why they are 31, but they do have great pieces in play. They got Danny Dimes, and they got Saquon Barkley, and their defense isn't too shabby as well. Cincinnati Bengals, kind of another franchise that's super iffy, man. They got Joe Burrows, Mixon, AJ Green. Their defense isn't half bad as well, right? But they are going to have a rough year this year. Carolina Panthers, I don't know too much about them. I know that they got McCaffrey. He is an absolute beast. Don't know too much more about those guys, but they are ranked 29th. The Detroit Lions, poor guys, dude. They're in a tough division too, right? With like Aaron Rodgers and the Green Bay Packers and the Minnesota Vikings, dude. That is a really tough division, and they are 28th. Stafford, I'm sorry, bro, but you're going to have another rough year. I'm surprised the Jets are actually ranked at 27th. I thought they were going to be a little bit lower. They got Sam Darnold, Sam Darnold, and they also got fucking Bell. They got a lot of good pieces to work with. Their defense is actually a lot better than people give them credit for. But still, dog, I think they should actually be a little bit lower. Washington football team, don't know much about them, just that they kind of switched everything around this year. Jacksonville Jaguars, Gardner Minshew. That team is supposed to be tanking, right? But they ended up beating the Colts. And I thought the Colts were going to be a lot better this year, man, honestly. And they ended up beating them. So maybe Jacksonville should be bumped up a little bit higher. Or maybe it's just one of those things where it's week 1. And we still think they are who everyone thinks they are, right? So they're going to just kind of stay where they're at. Cleveland Brown. Baker Mayfield, OBJ, dude, their fucking running backs are absolutely dope. They have all the pieces to be a great team. They just have not put it together. A lot of people blame it on Mayfield. I don't know if it's his fault, man, right? So he's had to deal with different coaches every year. And, but 24th seems kind of fair. Let's see here. Now we have the Atlanta Falcons, bro. At 23, that is dis-fucking respectful, bro. They just had like 500 yards on my Seahawks last week. And they are ranked 23rd, bro. Like, some of these teams that are ahead of them should not be ahead. I am absolutely pissed off about that one. Dog, Atlanta Falcons have a chance to make the playoffs this year. They have a pretty good chance to make the playoffs this year. The only reason why I think everyone is shitting on them is because they're in the same division as the Saints and the Bucks. But, bro, they should be ranked higher. But they are 23rd. And then we have Indianapolis Colts at 22nd. I don't know if that's fair or not. Now that I see, like, fucking Atlanta down here at 23rd, bro. But this whole list just kind of went to shit to me real quick after that one. But yeah, so we got the Colts at number 22. I think that's kind of fair because they did shit the bed against a really bad team, or supposed to be a really bad team. Denver Broncos, I don't know enough about them. They are 21st. Arizona Cardinals at 20th. Now, these guys are going to be sneaky, right? So with Kyler Murray, Larry Fitzgerald, and Hopkins, bro, this team has a chance to be absolutely devastating. And their defense is super solid as well. They're in a tough division as well with my Hawks and the Rams. And San Francisco. Like, the NFC West is always a really tough division. So, dude, 20th, I think they should be probably a little bit higher. 19th, Philadelphia Eagles. Those guys, like, Wentz is absolutely amazing, bro. Like, that guy, the way he can do shit when everything falls apart, right? Like, he's always under fire, dude. Like, last year, his offensive line literally gave up on him, and he was still making plays. Like, dog, they stopped in the middle of plays and let his ass get just destroyed. Fucking crazy, bro. They are 19th. Let's say that's fair. Las Vegas Raiders, I do not know nothing about these guys except for that Gruden's over there. They got Carr. I don't know who all they have over there, but I know that they are actually a decent team. So midway through the pack, I think is decent. Los Angeles Chargers, so they got one of the Bosa brothers. Do they still got Melvin Gordon? Not sure, bro. I don't know much about the Los Angeles Chargers. Houston Texans, 16th. Now, that seems a bit crazy for me. They were a playoff team last year. I think that these guys should probably be top 10. They got fucking Watson, J.J. Watt. Like, I understand that Hopkins isn't there anywhere, so, I'm gonna fuck up his name, but it's like Fuller or something like that. He's gonna have to step up big time. And if he can't, they're going to have to get a piece in there that can, dude, because their receivers got absolutely no separation. So, maybe that's fair, maybe that's foul, but I think they should be in top 10, especially above Chicago Bears, who is at 15. Now, they had an incredible comeback, right? Their defense is super solid. Their defense kind of gave up on their offense last year. They're like, dude, if you guys aren't going to score, then we're not even going to try, right? So they just got their asses beat last year, and they kind of let it happen. This year, I have a feeling that their team is going to be a lot better just because the defense is on board now that Trubisky has shown that, dude, he made a comeback in the fourth quarter. That was pretty nice. But for them to be ahead of Atlanta, who has just a power pack team, Houston, and even the Colts, bro, like, it's pretty wild. 14, Minnesota Vikings. I could deal with that one. 13, Dallas Cowboys. Now, you can get out of my fucking face with this one, bro. Everyone expects this team to be great, and they're always mediocre, bro. So, like for me to even put them in the top 15 is hard. I would have them at like 16, 17, just because their track record. Yes, they got all the stars, dude. They got Ezekiel Elliott, Dak. They got fucking a awesome defense. They got Cooper. Dude, they got pieces all over the field. But it don't mean shit, and they didn't even make the playoffs last year. So, and I want to say they just lost. So, bro, 13th. I think the Falcons should be like 13th, and then Dallas should be back where the Falcons are at. Dude, Falcons have, like, a lot of great pieces, bro. They just picked up Todd Gurley. They got Jones. Ridley is an absolute stud. Gage is a stud. That offense is going to move the ball a shit ton. The defense, kind of sucks. But, dude, that offense can win them a lot of games, and I think that they should be ranked a little bit higher, especially since Gurley is there. It's going to just free up so much space for the passing game. So, just keep an eye on that. That's, like, my biggest issue with this list is the Cowboys so far and Atlanta. I just don't like where those guys are positioned. Pittsburgh Steelers, that defense is going to be stopped this year. Ben Roethlisberger is going to just keep on going, bro. He's going to do what Ben does. First week was kind of rough to start off with, but then he started getting things going. They came out with the W, and I'm expecting a lot of the same shit going forward, dude. Ben Roethlisberger is legit. So we got the Los Angeles Rams. Now, I hate to admit it, but these guys are going to be pretty good this year, man. They're good every year. Jared Goff looked like a stud. Dude, that offensive line is going to struggle this year. But, dude, Los Angeles Rams, legit 11th. I like it. Tampa Bay Buccaneers with Tom Brady and Gronkowski, Mike Evdog. The list goes on and on. That team is so fucking power-packed. Probably the most power-packed, dog. It's like Tom Brady pulled a LeBron and just started pulling everybody in. And that team ranked at number 10, I think, is fair because they did just lose to the Saints. Saints is an app, dude. That franchise better be top 5 in this, right? They are an awesome team. They got such a great leadership, all that shit. They've been together for a long time. I wasn't surprised that the Buccaneers went out there and lost to them because, dog, Tampa Bay Buccaneers, dude, that's a new team. Can't just go out there and start just killing it right off the bat. Take some time, especially without OTAs and fucking the off season, no preseason games. It's gonna take like these newer teams time to get going. Like all the veteran teams won, you know. So and there's a reason for that. Buffalo Bills. Now, this is my father's favorite team, bro. He's been a fan of these guys forever, and they have a chance to be really good this year. I always root for them just because, bro, Pops loves them. So, dude, Buffalo, they're about to be killing it. They got a young stud quarterback. Their running game's good. Their defense is always super ferocious, dude. So, I'm looking forward to them. Number 9, bro. That's pretty good, Pops, huh? So at number 8 we got the Tennessee Titans with Derrick Henry and Tannehill, right? Now those guys do play a great combination with each other. Derrick Henry is like a refrigerator running down the fucking field, right? He's super hard to tackle. Like a lot of people are like, dude, he's a defensive end running the ball at like a 4.3, 4.4 pace, dude. He's just absolutely unbelievable. And dude, he's just gonna put that team on his back and carry them to the playoffs, man. That's just the way that's gonna work. Now, number 7 is my team, the Seattle Seahawks. Now, I think this is a little bit disrespectful. We should be top 5, bro. Now, I don't know who we should be ahead of. We should definitely be ahead of San Francisco. San Francisco took a fat L this weekend, and I believe we should be ahead of the New England Patriots. That would put us right at number 5. But let's just talk about number 7 right now. So Russell Wilson, he has started off this season at a pace that is absolutely unbelievable, right? I want to say he threw for like 350 yards, 4 touchdowns. He had like a 145 QBR. Absolutely killing it. And then, dude, we got Lockett, we got Metcalf. When we can get Flash Gordon back on the field, dude, it's about to be amazing. Dude, Jamal Adams, bro. You guys see that boy flying all over the field for us? He reminds me of like Cam Chancellor back in the day, bro. He's just coming in with the boom zoom sauce. So number 7, that's super disrespectful. But when we beat New England this weekend, I'm pretty sure that will change. We'll have to check it out. Green Bay Packers, number 6. I also think that they should be bumped up a little bit. Aaron Rodgers, bro, throwing for 4 touchdowns. I don't know how many yards he had, but I know he had 4 touchdowns. And they basically mollywomp the Vikings, right? And Vikings have a super solid defense. So I think that they should actually be ahead, man. They got Adam, too. They got such a great fucking team. Now, number 5, New England Patriots, dude. Now you cannot discredit these guys, bro. Dog, they got Cam Newton on a fucking steal of a deal, dog. Like $1 million or something like that. Cam fucking Newton, a former MVP. Of course the Patriots ended up getting him, right? So, dude, that wasn't surprising to me at all, dude. I was like, the Patriots are going to end up getting his ass. And then, like, 2 or 3 weeks later, they ended up getting him. I was like, dude, that took forever. And then I saw the price tag they got him for. Stole him, bro. Fucking stole him. Someone that was just hungry for a job, wanting to work, and he took a fucking, like, shit-ass deal just to prove himself. So, dude, that team is going to be tricky. They're going to rely a lot on, like, the power runs with the quarterback. Cam Newton, he's not the most accurate passer, but, dude, he can get it done. So, dude, that game with the Seahawks is going to be fucking really good this week. We always get the best of Cam Newton here. We play him very well. So we'll just have to see what happens, man. Number 4, San Francisco 49ers. I do not think they should be that high. And it's super funny because I'm actually a 49ers fan also. Because back in the day, before the Seahawks and 49ers were rivals, they were in different divisions, different conferences, right? So I ended up falling in love with both teams. Then when they became same division, it just didn't change. So, bro. But, dude, they should not be ranked this high. Like, they have an amazing defense. One of the best defenses out there. But they did not show up this last week. And this is the week 2 power rankings. We need to go off of what happened last week as well. Not just what they did last year, what they did last week as well. And they took a fat L, bro. So, yeah, number 4, I don't think so much. New Orleans Saints, I agree with that all the way. I already talked about them. Baltimore Ravens, dog. Jackson. What more can you say about that kid, man? That boy is killing it. Fucking MVP. All this shit, dog. Like this kid is gonna be fucking something special for a long time. Once he starts developing more as like a passer, being able to read the defenses like more appropriately and being able to do all that stuff and not just use his athleticism to make people look absolutely fucking stupid. I just think that team is super scary. That defense is still crazy good without Earl Thomas. Earl Thomas bugged out. Had some crazy shit happen this offseason. They got rid of his ass, and that defense still showed out. That offense is tough. They are going to be a problem in the AFC, bro, for a while. Now, another team that is going to be a problem, last but certainly not least, is the Kansas City Chiefs at number 1. Now, I cannot argue this, bro. Number 1 is exactly where these guys belong. Dude, Mahomes, Hill, bro, that new running back from LSU fucking killing it, dog. Their defense is super solid. They're going to get a lot of sacks. They're going to have to create a lot of pressure so the back end can get picks. But, dude, there's going to be a lot of throwing going on at them because of who they got on the offense, bro. When your offense can come down from 17 and then end up winning by 17, you're a fucking problem. Kansas City by far is at the top of this list. They got a great coach, great fucking franchise, great owners, fucking a QB that's going to be there for 10 years. They are a problem also for the AFC for the next 10 years. As long as Mahomes is there, it's a problem. And yeah, dude, that's everything, dude. I hope you guys enjoyed that shit. If you guys did, man, let me know down below what you guys think. If you guys think these rankings are fucking bullshit, where you think some teams should be, if you think other teams should be higher, some teams should be lower, if you agree with me, if you don't, just let's start up a convo. And yeah, I ain't got nothing else for you guys. You guys enjoy the rest of your night. I will see you guys tomorrow. And yeah, let's get it, y'all.